Well, hello YouTube. This video is about our Winnebago Micro Mini Winnie camper trailer that we purchased about a year ago. And one of our viewers wanted sort of a detailed view of this camper trailer, so we're going to do that today. This is a model 2106 DS. It is about 22 feet long, including the hitch. It's about 7 feet wide. Most of your camper trailers like this are 8 feet wide. This happens to be 7 feet wide. And I like that because it's easy to tow. And so here's a look inside. First, the right-hand side is a queen bed and nice window appointments. Lots of nice cabinetry. This cabinetry is above the queen bed in the front of the camper trailer. And then if you go to the left, there's a nice sized couch, and this couch does fold down into a bed. So just to pull out the bottom and pull it towards you, and it flattens out into a bed. Then reach back on the back side of the couch, raise it up, and a little knee motion there, and it folds it back into a couch. Next, we have a little coffee bar area next to the couch there, which is nice. You can also have an entertainment center here if you'd like, but then it has sort of the normal thermostat arrangement. Dometic is the brand in this particular camper, but heat, cool, fan, high, low, auto, typical thermostat, a entertainment center, DVD player, inside and outside speakers. It has a Dometic freezer, fairly roomy, and a refrigerator. Ran on electric and gas. It's either or. Automatically switches between electric or gas. Electric is the primary. Below the refrigerator is a fuse box with some fuses and breakers. Next to that is the heater for the winter time. It puts out a fair amount of heat. And then back to the kitchen now. It has a 3-burner cooktop, gas of course, a double stainless steel sink, and then a microwave in the kitchen area. So it's well appointed. Pretty much anything you need on a camping trip you'll have. Then the controls are very simple. For example, if you want to move the slide in or out, turn the power on, push the button, and it has one slide out where the couch is. So in this case, I had the slide out, and I'm moving it in to demonstrate its function there. And after it's moved in fully, you still have some pretty good space there to even walk through. So I like that feature. You can actually use it with the slide in. Next, the bathroom, and has a nice door. Many of these doors are very cheap. This one is a very nice door. It's a thick door, normal size. So here's the bathroom. Not a huge bathroom, of course. This is a 21-foot inside trailer. So a plastic commode, corner sink, stainless steel, which works out fine. And it has a plug-in in the bathroom. A nice shower, actually. For this size trailer, I really like the shower. Has a skylight in the top, so if you're tall, 6 foot or better, then you'll be able to stand in the shower, no problem, and have a nice shower. So it has all your normal shower controls, and it has a shower door, sort of a fold door that comes across. And so yeah, nice size. This unit has a Dometic brand air conditioning system. Here's the intake filter right in the center of the camper, and it does well. And last, on the inside, there's a screen door with sliding glass and a screen to keep the bugs and flies out. That works well on sort of cool days, and it latches to the main door and locks. So that's a quick tour of the inside. Let's go outside and look at a few things. So if you've ever hitched a camper before, you know there's a few things you need to watch for. And I'm learning that we'll need to make a checklist to make sure that we get everything inside the camper that we want, as well as the outside hooked up properly. But here's the electrical hookup. It's a 7-pin plug. There's the emergency brake cable. There are 2 chains, safety chains, that you need to hook up. And then there are the stabilizing bars. So I have it set up to where it's fairly stable, it's level, and it pulls great. So here's a look at the outside, and as the slide out slides in, if you will. So next I take a walk around the unit and put away the electrical cord and fold it up, put it in the storage compartment. And it's always good to sort of do a walk around and double check yourself. I then check the oil in the pickup truck as well as the transmission fluid levels and pull away. So this camper trailer is fairly light. It is about 3,700 pounds, pulls pretty easy. But even so, I have this 1500 Dodge Hemi. It is a 5.7 liter V8, does quite well, but I get anywhere from 8 to 13 miles to the gallon, depending on the sort of terrain and the speed. Something else you should always do after hooking up the camper trailer, I did this at the gas station, but we checked the blinkers, both left, right, brake lights and such, to make sure that everything was plugged in like it should be. Next, we stopped by to get some propane in our propane bottles because, like I said before, the refrigerator and water heater does run off of propane or electric. So I had one bottle empty, so it's just a matter of pulling into a Lowe's, a Home Depot, or your local hardware store that might have propane. And in this case, I'm using my bottles and just getting them filled, which is fairly inexpensive. So first I remove the regulator from the tanks, and take the tank off and take it over and get it filled at the fill tank. They weigh it, fill it, and hand it off to you. It's a pretty quick, easy process. So next, I brought the bottle back to the camper, dropped it on, put the brace back on, installed the regulator, and tightened the wing nut down. You want to make sure your bottles are tight, they're stable, and they're not going to rattle loose. So I tightened down the nut, did a double check. Then next I installed the 2 hoses into the tanks, onto the tanks. And you want to make sure these, sort of in this case, a green plastic connector, connects up good and tight in order to allow gas flow through the valve. Open the valves up, and we're pretty much ready to put the cover back on it now and hit the road. So the last stop was to the tire shop to have all of the tires on the camper and the truck checked for air pressure to make sure they're at the recommended tire pressure. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, or dissent. You've been watching the Junkyard Tailgate channel. A good day.